Hey there, I just wanted to show you how we made this cute card. We made this at my stamping team meeting. It was lots of fun. We made it with the brand new Carols of Christmas stamp set and some of the coordinating dies. This is one that demonstrators can get through the month of July, and starting in August, customers, the rest of you, can get the stamp set too. Now, if you're like me and you just can't wait until it's time for everybody to get it, I like to get mine before everyone else. So I bought the starter kit, and through the end of July, this actually comes in the starter kit for free. So if you're like me and you don't want to just wait until something's actually really available for everyone, buy the kit and you can get everything early before everyone else, get cute sneak peeks, and get it before everyone else. So let me show you how we made this at my team meeting. We're using some soft suede cardstock that is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. We used the hardwood stamp set. Well, it's not a whole set, it's just a big old background stamp. And we inked it up with early espresso. So with this, you just kind of pat the ink pad all over it to make sure it gets covered in ink. You might have to make a few passes just to make sure you get it all. And then set your ink pad off to the side. And I'll lay my cardstock down. Oh no! It fell off. Alright, okay, we'll just move that off to the side. And we will put this directly on it this way, and then press it down with the block. It's fine. I'll just do it this way. You'll have to apply a bit of pressure to this one because it's so big, you have to make sure that you press on all the corners and in the center. All right, see that there? There it is. Made it. All right, so now we're going to slide this out of the way. Move that over there. And we're going to do our sentiment. I have a bit of a not whisper white, very vanilla. And we're going to use our early espresso again. This one is on here and it's not coming off. Ink it up. And with the early espresso again, right here in the center for our Deck the Halls. Gorgeous. Okay, we're just going to slide that all out of the way, and we're going to pull our Big Shot up, and I'm going to show you what we're going to cut with the Big Shot today. So with our Big Shot, we're going to be using the magnetic platform. So here it is, magnetic platform. So we're going to put this right over here. Let me turn it this way, just conserve some space. Use some of our circle dies from the layering circles. Put out that on there, kind of center it up. We also have some cherry cobbler. We're going to use the largest scallop circle. Now what's cool about the Big Shot is it's big enough that you can actually put quite a few pieces on here to cut all at once. I'm also going to put some always artichoke right over here for our trees. And you can use a scrap for that. You don't have to, worry too much about how big it is. And some of our copper foil paper to cut our little deer out with. And if your die moves around a little, move the paper so it stays in place. Okay, we're going to run this through now. All 4 pieces at once. All right, here we go. Whoa. There, we've got everything cut. One pass through the Big Shot. Let's bring our plate back over here so we can see everything that we have. Okay, so we're just going to pop these out real quick and easy, nothing to it. Now these cut out the most gorgeous trees. I just love it. Then our little copper deer and our Deck the Halls. Man, that cuts through so cleanly. I love it. Okay, move that all out of the way. And we're going to sponge the edges of our vanilla circle with some soft suede, just to give it some of that, a little bit of the antiqued, distressed look. So I have just a sponge that I cut into 4 pieces, and this is 1/4 of it. And you just push it into your ink and fluff it along the edges of your circle. All the way around. That's some nice extra color and texture to it. That's awesome. Now that's going to go on to your circle piece with your scallop circle with some dimensionals. So I'm going to just put them on there. The circles can be pretty big, so I'm actually going to put 3 instead of my usual 2. Peel those off and stick it onto our cherry cobbler scallop circle. Just a little bit peeks around, just for a little splash of color, not much. Slide that off to the side. Now I'm going to be using this here, and I'm just going to get a little bit of snail, run it down the centers of my trees. I'm going to stick it onto the left, kind of toward the center, but all the way over to the left. Stick that down there. And then using some of our mini dimensionals, we'll put the deer on. Now, before we put the deer on, I wanted to put on some linen thread, some really cute linen thread. I did 3 lengths of it, so I measured it across one time, folded it in half to get 2, and then folded it one more time to have 3. See that there? 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to cut the end. I am just sliding my paper all over everywhere today. Get everything back where it's supposed to be. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to put some snail along the back. And we're going to just place these here. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now, if you're more of a perfect, it needs to be perfect person, I can be, but in some ways I've let that go. 5 kids will do that to you. Things don't have to be perfect all the time when you have 5 kids. Stick that down there. These are twisting on me. There they go. Lay them across. Get my fingers out. There. And we've got some twine on there. I do have to spread them out a little just so it looks a bit more even. All right, there it goes. So there's that. Now we're going to put our sentiment on with more dimensionals. And that's going to just pop the whole thing up. I'm going to use some of the edge pieces. You might as well use up all of your dimensionals if you buy it, right? No point in leaving some behind. Peel that off here. Almost done. Oh, it's still there. All right, so now we're going to set this over here. Try to get it straight on there, much as we can. Now we're going to get our little bitty dimensionals. So get one of the mini dimensionals off. There we go. And stick it in the center of the deer's belly. And I like to get the flat side of the dimensional lined up with the flat of its back. And there it is. There's your card. All done and super cute. I guess we'll go ahead and put it on the back. Somebody might like to have it actually standing on their mantle, right? Not just laying there. Fold this in half. Our usual 8.5 by 5.5. Put some more snail. There it is up here. I was trying to find it. I'm like, what did I do with it? Line it up with our edges. I like to line up the actual loose corners first. Line that up. And there it is. Ta-da! Super cute card. Thanks so much for stopping by to make this card with me, for checking out the new the new Carols of Christmas stamp set. I was busy reading Deck the Halls. I was like, oh, I love this card. Anyways, thanks for stopping by. Subscribe to my channel. Be sure to stop by the blog to see what else is happening. And I will see you later. Happy stamping.